Hello, hello, my friends. How are you? I'm glad that you're here. Welcome, welcome to the ASMR experiment. I'm your host, Amy, and my co-host, Miss Shadow, is napping nicely next to me because we are fast approaching the popular American holiday, Halloween. I thought it might be nice to color something out of this coloring book that is called The Witch Coloring Book. The Witch. The Witch Coloring Book. The Witch Coloring Book. I haven't used it yet. I was kind of saving it up for Halloween, and we're here. It has a lot of nice pictures, and they're all themed around witchcraft and spells and potions. Pentagram and potion bottle, the cork. Some eyes of newt, perhaps. I don't really know what a newt. Well, I guess I do. I think what a newt, isn't it like a salamander? I don't know, but I guess it has eyeballs. And there's an eye warding off evil. A beautiful witch or priestess dressed up in a lovely cape, plants, and she's holding the moon and the sun in her hands. Beautiful ring all around her hair flowing, and beautiful feathers and beautiful makeup for a beautiful lady. And there's a dream catcher with some feathers and almost looks like the earth inside, floating stars. Another pentagram with the moon and branches and plants and flowers, vines to create the shape. This is what looks like a upside down heart, but it's really if you know the shape at all, it's from the Ouija board. It's the piece that you put your hands on, and together you make the energy move around the board, and it points to different signs and symbols and letters and tells you answers to the questions you ask. It helps if everybody is on board and not trying to thwart the game or divert its intentions by using their own human energy. And here's a witch with a beautiful coat and a beautiful star. Looks like one of those that you hold at the 4th of July, the sparklers. The sun, lovely sun she is. The ocean she pulls with the moon, waxing and waning. The tides. And I bet this is a potion book or a book of spells. recipes to create your own potions, remedies. And here are some special ingredients that are saved in these jars. Maybe mushrooms and plants and hair from somebody or something. There's a beautiful piece of what looks like maybe sage grass burning, and smoke and crystals in the air. Could be some evergreens. And 2 pieces of beautiful plants that have been dried and tied apart to hang and dry and be used later. Some potion of some sort. Another lovely lady. She looks a bit sad, or maybe just full of thought as she looks out and down upon the world. She's a beautiful moth or butterfly as her coat or her cape. Beautiful. The moon held in the hands of someone together, and the sun all intertwined, creating something powerful. Caw, caw, caw of the crow. He's important. It's an important part of witchcraft and nature, from what I understand. I am not well versed on these things, but you might know some of that yourself personally. And a beautiful moth. Oh my gosh. So intricate and lovely. Wow. So pretty. The skull, the human skull, is left behind after we die. Some candles and potions. Beautiful tablecloth. A big book in the background. Mushrooms growing in the dense, damp, dark of the forest. And of course, they're the magical kind. They wouldn't be part of a potion without magic. And a lovely lady mixed together like a fawn or like a moth or a butterfly. She's beautiful. And she has eyes in her middle with flames flowing at the back. A bird's wings or insect wings. Little eyes, clouds and waves in the back. And another eye watching out, thinking in the past and the future. Someone is thinking and feeling for those messages through the crystal ball. Another beautiful, beautiful moth, butterfly, insect. So pretty. Lots of circles and moons. Another moon and the ocean in the center with 2 hands, top and bottom, holding it gently, not too tight. The serpent, the snake, both the healer and the poisoner. For sure, nothing to mess with unless you know what you're doing. Oh, a lovely lady in the moon. Roses and flowers and plants. Beautiful. Crystals inside of a potion jar, a little tag. You could write someone's name on it. And you've finished your concoction. It's ready to go. Label it for the person that you intended it to be for. Hopefully for good reasons. Stay wild, Moonchild. That's cute. Stay wild, Moonchild. Yes, we shall. And a flame in a pot of boiling water or a cauldron. Cauldron. Boil and bubble. I can't think of how it goes, but there's like a little poem out of a book that goes with. It's like a Disney story. I can't remember it now. Dang it. You say witch like it's a bad thing. You say witch like it's a bad thing. Don't say it like it's a bad thing. Cool. And then more herbs and candles. Something like incense burning at the center there. Smoke rising. Another lovely witch lady in her hat. A beautiful soft felt hat. And her long, beautiful soft hair. And her face is so stern, so serious. She's focused on something important. I can see that. There's a lovely lady hidden in the forest or some vines, and she has a hat on, a beautiful hat made of skulls. 2 skulls, actually. And, or maybe it's 1, but almost looks like 2, and she's gonna play a song. She's holding a flute of sorts. She has these big horns on her mask or her hat. It's really beautiful. So many details. And the feathers, and these are some decorations hanging across. Crystals and bones, little herbs and crystals, and some grasses and baby feathers tied in the middle. A little jar of potion hanging there. And his skull. Oh, he's kind of ominous with his wax candle stuck right through the top of his head. Right where there was probably a hole where he got whacked right before he died. That's dark, but who knows? If so, hopefully he didn't know a thing. Just went right out. Lights out. And beautiful potions and crystals. That's neat. And a little holder like that. And mushrooms, little plants, potion with a label, handwritten in a language that we can't understand. This looks like a little tincture or something that's been folded up in leaves and into a little pouch. That's what it looks like to me. And a kitty cat, beautiful cat. That's like shadow. Little stars on his cheeks and a heart and his tongue. Beautiful sun or moon. Just cute. Cute. This is a beautiful hat made of cloth the witch has made. It's got a lot of age and time to it. It looks like a torn spot here, maybe there. So it's been loved and worn well by somebody or many people a long time. And another skull, this one intertwined with a snake, a serpent. Very powerful sign of life and death. And both are actually signs of life and death. And speaking of death, that's the end of the coloring book. So, I don't know if any of these particular pictures stood out to you as interesting to color. Maybe something not insanely complicated for me tonight. But I like these feathers a lot. They're really neat. Then I also liked this cat a lot. And then what else? I like that one. I like this lady too. She's very pretty. So I thought about that one. That's cute. The flames are cool. The Stay Wild. This is neat with the crystals and the moon. And she's so beautiful. I feel like I should practice first. The hands. I love this moth. Oh, it's so cool. The eye. The mushrooms are fun. That's very pretty and complicated. What was this one? Oh, the crow. He's cool. That's pretty too. It's hard to choose. Maybe. I think I might stick with the cat. He was just so cool. For tonight, maybe. And she's pretty. So, I guess my eyeballs out of it. I'll skip that for today. It just isn't screaming my name. But maybe we do the cat. I think it's this page here. There's like a bunch of skulls actually. There's the witch hat. Must have passed him. Let's see. There he is. There he is. So. I think that's full color. Yeah. Now as far as what to use to color. There are lots of these crayons. So. Maybe. I think green for the eyes, because cats seem to often have green or yellow eyes. Like that. That's pretty. Like that color. It's kind of a lighter green, I think. This one is yellow green or apple green. I'm so blind. These glasses aren't the best. They're my new ones, but they don't work very good. I need to go back and have them fix them because they're not so good for certain distance. They should be better than that for being new prescription and everything. We'll just say it's light green since I can't read the label. And maybe maybe a little bit of this color in the middle, this kind of light orangish. Since we can't read the label, we're guessing we're going to call it light orangish. That's what Crayola calls it. Light orangish. It's like that. That looks good. It's like a cat, doesn't it? Very nice. Maybe. I like this color. I don't know what that is. Kind of reddish colored. Kind of oranges. I'll mix both. But I think I'll start out with those ears like this color. I just like it. That looks to me pretty like a red cat. I like orange tabby cats a lot. Don't tell Shadow, but I've had 2 orange tabby cats. Well, 3 actually. 3 cats that were orange tabbies. I had Sammy when I was little. Sammy. He was super sweet. He loved to lay in the faucet in the sink and drink up the faucet a lot. And then my second orange tabby cat was Thomas. And Thomas was very sweet, loving orange tabby. He was just a snuggler. And he loved to lay on my pillow with me, and sometimes he would like to sleep in the bed like he was like a person. He would put his head on the pillow and everything, and I'd just snuggle up next to him like it's neat, like a C shape, like a spoon. And then he would lay on the pillow next to me, and I would just snuggle him like a little baby. Oh, I missed him. That makes me cry. I don't think about that too much. Oh, that's just hard. But then there was Ralphie. And Ralphie was a big, big kitty. He was an orange tabby. They called him an orange tabby Manx, but I don't know if he was really a Manx. I think he might have just been born without a tail, or at least a really short one. His tail is like only this big, like this long. It's a really short little stubby thing. It was so cute when he got excited because it would wiggle, but it was just like ee-er, ee-er, ee-er. It couldn't go very far. But you could just picture his tail in his mind, it was long and it would go everywhere. And yeah, he was a very sweet, loving kitty. Big kitty, gosh. I bet he weighed almost 20 pounds. He was a big boy. He was just so funny, so sweet. And for a big kitty, he had a really small meow. He just had the smallest meow. Very soft and kind of meek. And he was like, meow. And as he got older, his meow got even softer. When he got so old and then he passed away, his meow was just a whisper, just a little whisper. But he didn't really know why his meow was so small, but it turned out that he had cancer and he was really sick, and his little meow was that way because of the cancer and causing pressure on his vocal cords, so it made his meow small. But I think that just like his tail, in his mind his meow was big and loud, just like his tail. It was long, beautiful. He was very special. I'm an animal lover. If I didn't mention that before. So, anyway, orange tabbies are pretty cool cats. If you haven't had one and you like cats, you should think about getting one. They're almost always boys. In fact, I think there's almost no chance of it being a girl if it's an orange tabby. For some reason, that is a male-dominated trait in cats. So if you ever meet one, you'll be almost certain to know that it's a boy that you're talking to. You can call him Mr. Cat. They're just so even temperamented and very sweet and loving creatures. They're just fun and charming, handsome. They're very handsome. All of them. Every single one. Well, I think all cats are handsome, though. They're just lovely. I like all animals, though, and dogs, too. I just tend to seem like I just always had cats. I had a dog once, too. My own dog that I had since he was like, she was like 6 months old. And her name was Emma. And she was very sweet. She was a handful. She was half black lab and half blue heeler, and she was a doll. So cute. Oh my gosh, when she was a puppy, just too sweet. She was a sweetheart when she got older too, but she had like a little bit of it's an understatement, food aggression thing. And boy, you had to be careful when you fed her because, yeah, she couldn't help it, but she really got scared and she would want to bite your hand, and I don't quite know how that happened or why she was that way, because she wasn't, we didn't take her food away from her or anything. Something happened in how we raised her that made her worry, which makes me sad to think that we could have done something to cause her to be that worried about her food not getting to her, but she didn't have any other dogs in the house, no other animals except for a cat, but she got used to the cat. She wasn't afraid of the cat, and she wasn't mean to the cats either. And we had a little girl, and she seemed to be very sweet to her too, so I don't know. I just have to assume that something in her was fearful of some reason about her food being taken. But I was never mean to her because of it. I just appreciated her stress and tried to be cautious and always let her have her dinner all to herself and never took it away halfway through or anything like that. Just let her have her dinner in peace and security, hopefully help ease some of that she had going on. And Emma, she lived to be fairly old, and she also sadly had a cancer. I think a lot of animals do. They get to a certain old age. It's probably very common. A lot like humans. We also kind of get that, I think, if we live to be old. So, Anyway, that's all depressing. I'm sorry about that. Didn't mean to get down that dark rabbit hole of sadness, but anyway, back to Halloween. I'm not really planning on dressing up, although I do have a couple of things I could put on, like, for fun, just to answer the door, trick-or-treaters. I used to be really big into the dressing up for Halloween stuff, and boy, I'd get all decked out every year, all kinds of stuff, and I don't know, I just guess I don't do it as much now as I did then, but I could think about it. I could comprehend it, contemplate it a bit. I don't know if I'll go all out and do something or not, but at least I could say that I thought about it. I have a wig that's green, that's pretty fun, and I wear that one year. It's like a butt wig, and I wear that one year with these crazy glasses that look like spider webs, kind of look like Willy Wonka when I had the whole thing on. I don't really know, but it was pretty fun. I just wore like a green t-shirt and that crazy wig and those glasses, and I looked like I was either some rock star band from the 70s or one of Willy Wonka's buddies coming over to hang out, do their chill out Willy Wonka biz. And then before, like, what other costumes did I dress up in the past? I think one year I was a girl from Star Trek, like from the Starship Enterprise ladies, hanging out with the Vulcan man and the Borg. I like the Borg. 7 of 9, if anybody is familiar with 7 of 9. That was one of my favorite periods of Star Trek. That was The Next Generation, I think. God, that was good. 7 of 9. And how they tried to, like, be friends with him, and he just couldn't deal. He just couldn't get to it. You know, he wasn't capable. He was too much intertwined with the Borg. And he even came up with, he got a name, a human name. Wasn't it Hal? No, it wasn't Hal. Oh, I can't remember. But yeah, it was kind of sad because he just couldn't really get it together. There was always part of him that was just a little bit dangerous, and he wanted to feel human feelings, but he just didn't know how. This part had been removed from him a long time ago. So he wasn't able to stick with the humans anyway in the long run. He had to get blown up with everything else. You know, pew. 7 of 9. Bye-bye. I mean, sorry, dude, but you gotta go. What do you think? What should we do for the face? Like, I almost feel like, I don't know, maybe like a pink or purple, like in the family, but not. But I think, did I use this one yet? No, I didn't. So maybe something like this. We'll see how it goes. It might not look good, but we'll give it a shot. I think it might be okay. See, that looks nice. It's kind of not orange, but more like the reddish tones, but I think it looks good together with the orange too. Like that. Such a pretty cat. Very handsome kitty. Even though he's not orange tabby, he's still handsome. That looks good. Kind of glamorous. Then I did like a pink bezel for the ears. Yeah, I like that. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Not too shabby. So, I don't know what you guys are doing for Halloween, but maybe you can tell me or comment what you're going to dress up as or what you like to do for Halloween, if you do anything. What kind of candy is your favorite when Halloween comes around? Do you have a favorite candy that you always hope for getting like a whole bunch of it, or do you go buy it when it's like on clearance the next day so you can stock up? Like those Brock's pumpkins, those Halloween pumpkin candies. Man, those are like one ball of sugar, but I don't know why I like those dumb things so much. But whenever it's time, like after clearance, and it's not even the same as the candy corns, even though they're made of the same ingredients as the candy corns, the pumpkins are different, and like you have to have it the pumpkin shape for some reason. It's just so much better. I don't even know, but I'm obsessed with those pumpkins, so I try to steer clear of the stores, because if I see them on super clearance, I'm like, oh my god, there they are, damn pumpkins. And then in the bag they go, it sucks. Whatever. That's all we need, more sugar. But that's just the thing, that stuff will get you. That's like so addictive. Sugar's like, oh, it's terrible. And when you try and quit sugar, it's like you're trying to quit smoking. I swear to God, it's like just as bad. It's like crabby and painful, and you're like emotional, and kind of a mess for a few days until it starts to wear off, and then you're like exhausted, and you're falling asleep at your desk because you're not eating like 50 million sugar pumpkins a day like you were. Nobody knows why you're crying all the time. You're like, dang it, it's because I'm trying to get off the sugar pumpkins. Don't you understand? I mean, come on, people. God, I think they would know. I mean, they've been there too, right? Somebody's been there. Come on, somebody out there, tell me you know what I'm talking about. Can't be alone on that. I cannot. Oh, he's so cute. Now he just needs a little eye makeup. I think that's important in a cat. Just a little bit of beauty eyes. Like this. So nice. Make his eyes look nice and big. Lovely. So pretty. That's so cute. Oh, what a nice kitty. Oh my gosh. That makes him look so nice. Looks like a Cleopatra cat. Magical cat. Oh, this beautiful magical cat powers. Yep, that's what we're talking about. The kitties. On Halloween kitties. So lovely. That's nice. That looks so pretty now. This kitty. Kitty. You're just a nice kitty. You're looking so pretty now. Your little Halloween prettiness. Yes, that's you, Missy. Mr. Missy. I love you. I love you so much. I hope you're a happy cat now. That you're all colored for beautiful Halloween decorations. And you can be smiling at the door when the kids come. We can hang you on the door like a decoration. We can just put a little sign that says Happy ASMR Halloween. That's what we say from Amy at the ASMR experiment. And Shadow too. She's our special Halloween guest star. Already dressed up in her beautiful black coat. It's a lovely time of year. It's getting cold out. I don't know where you are, but it's already getting quite chilly this part of the woods. So buckle up, bundle up, and stay warm wherever you are. Don't eat too much candy. Don't get a tummy ache. And enjoy your Halloween. There you go. I hope you like this kitty cat. Turned out pretty nice. There you go. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great night, a great day. Happy Halloween from me and Shadow. Thank you so much. Be sure to like if you liked the video, and comment and or subscribe.